Good afternoon. May 17th meeting of the Oklahoma City Water and Utilities Trust will be in order, and the first item on the agenda is the approval of the minutes for the May 3rd meeting.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion and a second to approve the May 3rd meeting. Are there questions or comments concerning the minutes? Hearing none, voting please. Minutes are approved. Next item is a consent docket.
Move approval subject to individual consideration.
Second.
A motion second to approve. Are there items on the consent docket to be discussed separately? No comments or questions? Voting please. Consent docket's approved. The next item is the concurrence docket. There are several items on the concurrence docket.
Move the concurrence docket subject to individual consideration.
Second.
Motion and a second to approve the concurrence docket. Are there matters on the concurrence docket to be discussed separately?
Mr. Chairman, I just note that items E through H are McGee Creek Authority concurrence items that are fairly typical for this time of year. McGee Creek Authority recommended a budget, for example, that's presented to AQUAT for its approval today.
Okay. Any further question or comments? Hearing none, voting please. Concurrence docket's approved. Next item, items for individual consideration. The first item is the fiscal year 17 loan agreement between the McGee Creek Authority.
Move the item.
Second.
A motion and a second to approve the loan agreement.
We're on item A.
Have I erred?
So the three trustees present can act on item A. We have a motion?
Yes.
Yes, on A.
Other questions, comments? We do this every year. This is standard approval. Voting, please. Item A is approved. Item B is a resolution authorizing the issue of commercial paper notes.
Mr. Chairman, since we've just mentioned that this item requires 4 trustee votes, I wonder if we might postpone for a couple of minutes.
Sure. We'll just move that to the hill. Here he is.
Yeah, I have it.
Just in time to borrow $275 million. We're on item 5B.
What took you so long? 5.
And it requires 4 votes.
Yes, sir.
This is a resolution that does act on paperwork to implement changes to the commercial paper program, increasing the principal amount to $275 million outstanding and no more than a total of $550 million before this action is reconsidered.
I'll move approval.
Second.
A motion and a second to approve. Is there discussion, questions? Hearing none, voting please. Item 5B is approved. Next item, item 5C is executive session. Do we need executive session?
No, Mr. Chairman, we're still waiting on a reply from the Absolution of the Nation. We can update you after they've replied.
We'll strike that motion. Let me strike that item. Next item is item from trustees. Trustees with comments. Next item is general manager's report. 2 of them.
So very, very quickly, as Debbie Reagan gets ready to visit with you about the new web pages that went online yesterday, the April status report tells you that we're still selling water meters at a pretty good clip, although a slight decline from last year at this time, a slight decline from last year's April. We're still at 9.22% ahead of last year's fiscal year in meter sales, with 3,564 meters sold. Wastewater treatment volumes went up during April. This is pretty common with pretty heavy rains that hit us last month. And at the same time, water use pumped to customers is up about 2.66%, which is a good and kind of normal trend. I'd be happy to answer questions. I should tell you, all the lakes are full except Lake Draper, which we continue to pump at a pretty good clip, and it's down about 11 feet at this point. So making progress there. Happy to answer questions.
Ready?
Any questions?
Hi, I'm Debbie Reagan, and Michael Kimball and I are going to give you a short tour through the brand-new OKC.gov website in the Utilities Division. You can see here that I'm very excited to show all these web pages. I think they're very, very nice. There's a fresh new look and a consistent feel with the rest of the departments in OKC.gov. And they're all efficiently arranged and easy for customers to find the information they need, and it's searchable, and it also looks great on a mobile device. So I'd like to show you the home page. There's what it looks like on a mobile device in our home page. You can see everything handy for the customers so they can pay their bill here, and as well as some other locations on the website, some of the things that they look for most often. And about us, we've got a summary of just what we do in the Utilities Department, and the Water Trust. So you can see we've got all three of our Water Trusts listed, and we've listed all of the members on each of on the McGee Creek and the Lake Atoka Reservation Association as well. So what we've done, we've labeled items that customers will need for the information they're looking for by services and not so much by our divisions. They can find what they're looking for easily, for instance, let's see, protect your pipes. This tells a lot of good information about things they shouldn't put down the drain and ways to avoid any problems with the pipe system. We have information about, you can see this is the, tap water, OKC tap water. It shows the water quality report and history and the water supply. The boat stall rentals, this is a good source for those who rent the boat stalls. Gives all the information, including all of the rate structures for all the different rental fees and stalls. And likewise, about your water. Did we show that one already? Okay. Okay. Trash and recycling, divided up into its services. There's the new consumer confidence report, and the pages, instead of one long page, we've divided it up to the different pages and things that information that they'll need. This is the customer service site. This is the home page where they can, another source to make payments, find out other ways to pay their bills, and online services. There's a video for each type of payment and payment locations. The videos will give them some instruction and some encouragement to go to electronic billing and payment. There's the service rates and fees. These are projects. These are we've listed two of the big projects we've got going on or about to have going on. The wastewater reuse is a good source to get them familiar with the idea, and there's a video there that explains that the wastewater reuse is just another step in the water supply system. This is the Lake Hefner Recreation Development that is ongoing right now. And with that being said, this is a new and ever-evolving website. It's going to be continuously updated and by different employees for different departments. The designated employee, whether that be myself or someone else we designate, We'll keep the website information current and up to date and on demand, and we'll continue to work with public information and marketing to maintain this consistent look and feel and improve all of our web products. So that being said, we hope you enjoy.
I especially like that paying the bill is right under the main page picture. Thank you.
Citizens to be heard? We're adjourned. Thank you.